Here, scholars, is your new plan for classroom excellence. So this is, instead of my yelling at you individually to quiet down, it's like a more calm way to just figure it out. Okay. So you know how in the US, if someone talks a lot, you call them a chatty patty because it rhymes. This is Patty Simcox from Greece. She has a very small role, but she's like blah, 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 blah. Anyway, okay, so step one, if you're being a chatty patty in English, I shall write your name on my paper of doom. So pretend this is my paper of doom. I'll like make eye contact with you and make it super clear that your name is being written down, since I'm not going to write your name on the board anymore. Remember, we did that for like a couple lessons, but I don't know. It could be a little embarrassing to have your name on the board all lesson. So now it's paper of doom instead. Okay, if it ends there, you're not actually getting a BN if I just have to write your name down. However, let's pretend you're still being a chatty patty. I will write a check after your name, and then once you get 3 checks, that's when you would get a BN for disruption, which is like 2 behavior points, right, on Behavior Watch. So if you get 4 BNs for disruption in 1 week, then you get a detention, because detention is 8 points. So keep that in mind. Okay, then step 4, even after you've gotten a BN for disruption, if you're still talking too much, then you have to call your parents from my phone. Embarrassing. Do you want to admit to them what you've been doing? And then let's say you've called your parents and then you're still being crazy, then I'm just going to have to call Ms. Damien or Mr. Olson to ask them to take you out of the lesson, because the other students can't learn, and I'm responsible for their learning as well as yours. And then that wouldn't be a disruption BN, it would be a removal from class BN, which is an automatic detention, but I'll show you on Behavior Watch in class. And then step 6, cry alone. Okay, that's kind of a joke, kind of not. But let's be honest, none of you are going to make it to steps 5 or 6. Like, removal from class, that's pretty serious. So, and most of you are actually quite mature, so this doesn't even apply to most of you, but some of you individually are just very chatty, and I would say extroversion, being an extrovert, is often a really good thing in certain circumstances. Like, the world needs introverts, the world needs extroverts, and everyone in between. But there's some situations when it's obviously not okay to be so extroverted. Oh yeah, here's a meme. Okay. Oh, I just love the first day of school, don't you? So this is a line that Patty has. Patty in the musical. Oh, and I had a little clip. Here's Patty, and she's in the background of that song. Summer lovin' had me a blast. I'm sure many of you have heard that song at least, even if you haven't seen Grease. But I'll show you that part of that clip in class. All right, people, no worries. I think you can self-regulate. We'll be fine. And it's my goal not to yell. It's your goal not to be insane. Most of you are mature. Okay.